Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Waiting for people to join. Got a vape. Yes, I'm vaping. No, I don't think children should do it. Children don't vape. Vaping is bad. Vaping is stupid. Don't get addicted to nicotine. Getting addicted to nicotine is silly. Good morning, Jacob Wade. You're the first. You are first. Good morning, Amber Love. You are second. Good morning, Mimi. It's good to see you, dear. Good morning. Grand Risings. Hello, Portia and Mary Lou. It's nice to see you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have my coffee. And I am. Hi, Rick Van Cool. Thank you for that, by the way. I do appreciate that. Hello, Christina Dacour. It's lovely to see you guys. Christina, I'm going to come back through Oklahoma. I'm going to be on the road middle of November. And I'll be coming through Oklahoma, so I hope you guys are ready for a visit. I am going to visit Oklahoma. Well, I was banned for a week. I'm on a ban on TikTok. And I've just been I wasn't feeling good for a couple of days. Yes, I can park coming soon to a Walmart or truck stop near you. That's where I like to park. I don't like to park it, although I'm not crazy about truck stops at all. Truck stops are gross. Really fucking gross. I am feeling better today. Yes, I am. I'm getting ready. I'm going to go get my new driver's license with my name spelled correctly. I'm going to get my new driver's license with my name spelled correctly with the H in my T. There's some bad juju going on where? With me? I don't have bad juju. I am just, yeah. Yes, 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 I get to see you. Good morning, Robert Reddick. Oh, I adore you too. My goodness. What's the bad juju, Portia? What's wrong? What is wrong? I felt bad juju for the last couple of days. I did. So what kind of bad juju, honey? Because bad juju is nothing to fuck around with. You got to pay attention to the bad juju. Or you mean with me there's been bad juju? I don't know. I hope there's not bad juju with me. I really do. I really do. Um, I do. Bad juju. Yeah, I am well. I have spent seriously 2 solid months, August, September, October. I have spent 2 months doing nothing. Yeah, well, people are getting sick and spreading lies all over TikTok. Are they saying something about me? Are they saying bad things about me? About me? Because I noticed I lost 100 followers. So what are they saying? Because I haven't done anything. Oh, it's not me. Okay. Spreading lies all over TikTok. Well, I learned the hard way to just stay the fuck away from those kind of people. There is always going to be TikTok drama. It's a lie fest. Well, somewhat of a lie fest. It's somewhat of a lie fest. I try really hard not to lie. I really do. Because I can't. My memory sucks so bad, I can't keep up with lies. So I just as soon not deal with that stress. I am guilty of repeating gossip, though. Hello, Elaine. It's good to see you. I am well, thank you. I am well. Thank you very much. There's a big-ass storm spreading from Texas to Canada. Anti-vaxxers are spreading lots of lies lately on Facebook. Anti-vaxxers are... I don't know. I was watching the social media... Thank you, Christina. I am genuine. I try really hard to be genuine. Yeah. Because there's no point in faking. People are eventually going to see the truth about you. So why fake and deal with the stress of worrying? Are they going to see the real me? No, this is the real me. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Good help and info comes from a lot of people. It is not a total lie fest. It's not a total lie fest, but it can be dangerous. Did you hear that Charlotte, North Carolina, has a civil suit going against the white supremacist movement that invaded them? I was watching a documentary about it. The newest lie, I don't even want to share it here as to further spread the lie. Rick Van Cool. Thank you, Robert. I'm just being feisty. There's good info everywhere. I agree with you. Okay. Wash out all negative vibes. Just don't even deal with them. They are intent on pulling you down. Don't even. I have learned that. Just wash them away. Good morning, Big Bird. It's lovely to see you, dear. So very lovely to see you. Yeah, there are lots. And it's in the 30s here. This bus is cold. This bus is cold. It got down to 35 last night. I need to get out of Dodge. It's only going to get worse. Middle of November is maybe not soon enough. I may have to leave sooner because it gets so cold here. My ban is lifted on TikTok tomorrow. I'm banned until the 28th at about 10 a.m. 10 a.m. on the 28th. At least that time they let me finish the names. They didn't interrupt the names. Hello, Melanie Johnson. Oh, yes, Rick Van Cool is a good guy. You're pretty good at fighting for the person who's getting picked on. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. I am well, Melanie. How are you? The doggies are well. Winston went to the veterinarian yesterday. He had an infection in his leg. That's right, because they're cowards. But I did break the rules. I did harass and bully one of them. So they're right. Two wrongs don't... They were harassing and trying to bully me, and in return, I harassed and bullied them, and then I got shut down. You see how that works? I cannot click on their profile picture while they're talking shit and say, oh, Rick Van Cool, let's look at you. And click on their profile picture and start reading their profile and mocking them while I do it. That is against the rules. I cannot do that to people. So instead, I just need to block them. That took it too far. And I did that in that live. That is one thing that they really, click on their profile picture and say, oh, let's fuck with this guy. Thank you, Rick Van Cool. I know. I was just using you as an example. I don't remember the guy's name that I clicked on and made fun of, but I did it. Did he deserve it? Maybe. But that does not give me, with my big platform, the right. Oh, they're only brave online. That's right. Hateful and threatening. But here's the thing. You never know when somebody who is a real crazy, sees your threats and decides to act on them. So you can't, you can't entertain them. Just don't even entertain them. Don't bully them back. Although it is fun, I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of fun dressing that guy down a little bit. I just mildly dressed him down, but it was a lot of fun. It really was. I enjoyed it. And so now I'm in timeout until tomorrow around 10:30. I think it's tomorrow around 10:30. Yeah, you get funny rather than mean. And see, I got funny for people who don't like Trumplicans or didn't like what he had to say to me. But anybody who liked what he had to say to me took that as me harassing and bullying them. Well, hello, Capture Kim. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? I hope your job is still going well. See? So there you go. I recognize that I deserve this week timeout. And I hope that I don't do that again. I don't let them invite me into their profile and make fun of them. The thing that irritates me is there are plenty of other people that call people out and no consequences. In their lives, really? Wow. Well, I know that they just don't let me do it. I guess, because that's the only thing I can think of that I did that would be construed as harassment and bullying. Unless they were just testing me to see if I would freak the fuck out again. Because they did let two of my videos got to trend a lot right before they banned me. And then when they banned me, I lost 100 followers and they shut all of my trending videos down. Trump Jr. is selling shirts about Alec Baldwin. Are you kidding me? Hi, Dawn. All right. See you in a minute, Amber. Yeah, I mean, seriously, what is it? What is it? See, that's the hate. That's the hate that has taken over the Republican Party. And the Republican Party is just thrilled. They're just thrilled. Let's hate more. Let's fight harder. Let's be more aggressive. I don't understand. The corruption almost got us, and it still might get us again. It still might get us again. The hate gives them life. Without the hate, and everybody being exactly like them, right down to the cowgirl chic decor in your house, they're going to be angry and hate you because you're different. And that's just, I don't know. You smashed your thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Christina Delcor, for the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I was watching the testimony of, Facebook executives and TikTok executives and YouTube executives were testifying before Congress yesterday. Oh, Baldwin. That's right. Baldwin is the one that plays Donald Trump on SNL. So he made a hateful message about that accidental shooting. He made a hateful message about that accidental shooting. I almost feel like a member of the crew deliberately put that hot gun there to bring attention to the fact that the directors and the leaders of that production were negligent in the safety procedures required to film with weapons, in all of the safety measures that were required on a film set. He called him the anti-gun murderer. What a fucking cunt he is. Movie filming is a horrible situation for the people who work on the sets. Guns don't kill people, Alec Baldwin does. That is really poor taste. He will say anything to get attention. Don Jr. will say anything to get attention. He can't even do his own blog posts. He has to have a stand-in dummy do his blog posts. So Trump hold his mushroom with one hand. That's what Trump has, is a mushroom. He can buy more nose candy with his shirt money. He has big child support bills. I don't know how he pays his child support, honestly. Where does Don Jr. get his cash? They have no concept of empathy or tolerance. No concept of empathy or tolerance. And that is most Trumpers, is from what I can see. Most Trumpers are, you know, what I did yesterday? I watched a mini series about the Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. And what I realized is a lot of the same things that I think about and see and feel and preach about, Ted Kaczynski wrote about in his manifesto. The industrial age destroyed us, took all of our freedoms away. You ran out of Pete's? Oh no! Oh no! Do a quick pickup order and make them bring it out to the curb. Hi, Jackie Kyer. It has been a while since I could catch you. How was the tour? Well, I mean, I traveled during the heat of summer to the north and visited people that were followers parking at their houses. And then I visited, now I'm in Ohio, where I have established residency, and it is getting cold and I don't have heat in my bus, so I will be going south and picking up my tour again. Stopping along my way because I am a nomad. I have to follow the weather. I don't have heat or air conditioning in my bus. So I will be heading south in a couple of weeks to stay warm. The reality is that I am a nomad because I live in this school bus and I have social anxiety. I don't go to... Thank you, Jack Kyer. I can't go to RV parks with my school bus because I will get kicked out. I am afraid I will get kicked out. I cannot blend in with society like that. I just end up triggering and wanting, you know, to set my dogs loose on somebody. You know, when I feel the urge to let my dogs loose, that's not a good thing. Yes, you watch all my videos. Thank you. Thank you so much, Christina. They should know exactly what my deal is. But if I've got to be on the road, I might as well make it a tour, right? Yes, someone gave me a dog. Someone gave me a dog, Freckles, a little tiny puppy. I mean, a Pomeranian Chihuahua mix. Freckles, yes. Yes, Jack Kyer. Jack Kyer, why don't I recognize your name? What is your TikTok name, honey? I really don't recognize you. To know so much about me, I don't remember seeing you. Yeah, I don't remember seeing you as a regular viewer, so it makes me a little nervous when somebody comes in and acts like they're my best friend and wants to know personal information about my plans. It makes me a little nervous. So I have to wonder, Jack Kyer, just who are you? What is your TikTok name? And where do I know you from? Okay. Will I be on later today? Probably not. I'm going to try to get some things ready. My bus is a wreck. I've spent 2 months just doing nothing. Seriously, sitting on a fucking couch, doing nothing. And I have no choice. I have to get out of the house, off the couch, and into the bus because I can't stay here past the 15th of November. I have to go. So I might as well visit people who like me along the way, right? Okay, Robert. I don't think I'll be on later today, but I will be on tomorrow. Madeira Beach was awesome. It was not touristy. The weather is perfect right now. Where is that, Madeira Beach? I don't know where that is. No, I'm not coming through Virginia. I'm in Ohio, and I'm just going to cut over to Oklahoma and head south through Texas. Cut over to Oklahoma and head south through Texas. I know you guys love me, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Robert Reddick. You notice that since I started questioning Jack Kyer about who he is, he stopped talking. In Florida, Madeira Beach in Florida. Yeah, I'm not going to Florida. I will not go to Florida. Yeah, he stopped talking. Yeah, he stopped talking. Haters are trying to make a case that I'm not mentally ill anymore, so I must be lying about being on disability. And if they can make a case and get me kicked off disability, then I shouldn't be on disability anyway, but I'm here to tell you that if I were to get kicked off disability right now, it would really go bad. But that's what they want. They want it to go bad for me, so. I mean, I haven't broken any laws, and I never lied to anyone, and God knows I God knows. I didn't lie to anyone. Okay, love you, Big Bird. I'll check my email. Thank you so much. See, that's why he says, you seem to have so much of a good time on your tour. You seem to really enjoy it. And, yeah, I drove from house to house and visited 4 people at a time. You didn't see me out in crowds. You didn't see me partying at fairs. You didn't see me going to sightseeing shit because I can't do that shit. Okay, Pam Roberts, I'll see you when you get back. Okay, I'm going to read the names in a little while, so I hope you get back for that. If they're able to get me kicked off TikTok just based on, kicked off disability based on my TikTok content and what they saw on TikTok, then they should get me kicked off. I'm certainly not ordering, I'm not making any money off of this, that's for damn sure. I don't even get the creator fund money anymore, so. And I never really made any money off the creator fund anyway. I didn't make money off the creator fund. Very little. And I invested it all back in creating more content, so. They can't get me kicked off. No. Yeah, well, even if they do, I don't give a shit. If they're able to, fine, let them do it. I'm not going to sit here and live in fear and not live my life because I'm afraid if I try to live my life, they're going to get me kicked off disability. Fuck them. You know? Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck him. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck him. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck him. My pain and problems and disability have been so very illustrated by the content that I create that I am really not concerned about it. Seriously. I'm really not concerned. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not going to live my life in fear that they're going to be able to hurt me in some way and make me miserable so that I can't create content anymore. What they don't know is that I will continue to create content regardless. And I'm not afraid of them. I am not afraid of them. It's just the way it goes. I am not afraid. Let them. That's all I got to say. Every time I've been afraid of something, it's never as bad as you think it is. That's right. And nope. It's never as bad as you think it is. And I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life. You know, it's funny because Holly is helping me work on my credit report. Republicans live in fear. Bring on the crazy, right? So here's the thing. Right. I know, but they like me especially more. Anyway, here's the thing. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. It's never as bad as you think. I'm not going to live in fear. It is what it is. I'm honest. I have been very open. And oh, Holly credit report. That's right. Holly is helping me work on my credit report. So she pulled up she has an app, I guess, that costs $5 and she can get all of this information about you. It's insane. It lists even people who it lists every address I have ever lived at. And it even lists people who might be my neighbors, might have been my neighbors back in the day. It's crazy. Anyway, she's looking at my offense list. Let's see, all of the charges for driving. And the last speeding ticket I got shows up there. I got it in 2001 in Virginia. September 15th, 2001 in Virginia, I got a speeding ticket. That's the last fucking speeding ticket I had. That's the last traffic violation I had. Was in 2001, I got a speeding ticket in Virginia. 2001, I got a speeding ticket in Virginia. So let them dig. Let them dig. Somebody came into my live once on TikTok and said, do you know that you have a very long, easily traceable history of doing the right thing? And I said yes. There has never been anything wrong with my moral compass, and I have been through some shit, but it is very traceable that I do the right fucking thing. I have a good moral compass, and it speaks for itself when you dig into my history. So, and I really appreciate somebody evidently did a background investigation on me, in-depth background investigation on me, and came into my TikTok and told me the results. And I, when they said that, I thought about all of the things that I have done in my life. And I do have a long, long history, very easily traceable, of always doing the right thing, of never making a decision based on my finances, what will ensure that I keep income coming in. I always do the right thing. So let the haters dig. They can't find shit. There's nothing to find. So, and they're right. The guy who came into my life and told me that I had, when you're a public persona and you're going, especially when you're about to get a Netflix documentary about you, I'm sure at the very least, that's right, Mimi, that's right. I'm sure at the very least, Netflix is going to want to know what kind of person I am before they make a documentary about me. So I just assumed it was someone who was involved in checking me out who wanted to tell me, you have a very long, easily traceable history of doing the right thing. And I thought about it and I was like, you're goddamn right I do. That's right. My moral compass is good. That's right. So I'm okay with that. Yay. I have a very long, very easily traceable history of doing the right thing. So fuck off, trumpets. Let's see somebody be able to dig into your background. That's right. That's right, Capture Kim. That's right. Because when you own your mistakes and are easily willing to admit them, and when you're willing to call bullshit and not compromise your principles, then you have nothing to worry about. And I have been that way my entire fucking life, and I have nothing to worry about. Let's see what you're packing, right, Mimi? Let's look at your background, because mine is squeaky clean. The last moving violation I got was in 2001 even, okay? 20 years without even so much as a traffic ticket, so fuck off. Thank you, Mimi. Yay. Hi, Doobie. Hi, Doobie. It's good to see you. Right? Yeah, exactly. Somebody who says that they're perfect and sound and have no issues, like Donald Trump Jr., that motherfucker will cut you in a heartbeat. He really will. He will cut you in a heartbeat. Hi, Mimi. Oh, yay, Doobie. Oh, you finally saw the chat notice. Well, I'm glad that you got the notice. That's what immediately drew you to my content a long time ago. Yeah. Well, we have to be honest about our humanity. We should never have to feel the need to make excuses for our humanity. Living in the bus has helped me do that for sure. Look and realize just how silly all of the societal constructs that we have is. It's so silly. The manicured lawns, the destruction of the environment, the living in boxes and going to work at a grind, having to drive for hours every day to get to work because the housing close to where you live is so expensive you can't afford it. That's what, like, the cafeteria workers that live near the big tech companies, that's what they have to deal with. If they want a job and want to be able to support their family, they have to live an hour or more away from where they work and travel into the wealthy tech areas to serve the wealthy tech people their food at lunchtime. And they can't survive. The societal constructs that we set up and the centric around cities that we set up has starved. We have the same views, Rick Van Cool. Yay, Rick Van Cool, Haglet. Yes. I'm getting back on the road, though, on November 15th. I cannot stay here. Holly had to struggle with her landlord to get me here for the 3 months. And so she and I help each other a lot. So she was willing to fight with her landlord and say, look, she's staying. Because I'm not sane. She helped me get sane and she's staying. That's it. But I really can't push the envelope. I've got to get out of her hair. Her business is about to pick up. Her business has been really slow. So this worked out perfect for both of us. We've been able to hang out for 2 months, chill, get to know each other, building a strong friendship. Oh my God, we have a really strong friendship. She is truly like a sister now. And so I will leave, and then I will come back in the spring for doctor's appointments and such. Yes. So that is, yeah, she has been amazing. And I cannot. Did she call you? Yeah, she's not, don't get it twisted. She's not nice. She'll be the first one to tell you that she's not nice, not to everybody. But she's nice to people that she trusts and let into her bubble. She is very good. And we have made the cutest friendship. Oh my gosh. We have, and my dogs love her like a second mom. Her dogs love me like a second mom. Yes. Well, yes, she is. She really is. But her business is about to pick up, and I need to get the hell out of her hair because she has been living on PPP loans. The forgivable PPP loan that got her business through the pandemic. And so now that things are starting to pick up again, she got her PPP loans that paid salaries for the people in her business during the entire pandemic. She took out the PPP loans. She used them as they were intended to be used to keep her employees paid during the pandemic. And now she just got them forgiven because she used them appropriately. So the company does not have to pay the PPP loan back because that was the deal on PPP loans. As long as you use the PPP loans and you can document how you use the money, you don't have to pay it back. But you have to use it to keep your employees. I am hitting the road with winter coming on. Yes, I am. Yes. So, but now the moratorium, sadly, she works in the foreclosure business, and the moratorium on foreclosures has ended. Everybody should have a Holly in their life. Yes. She's a book of knowledge in life. Yes, she is. And she is, oh my God, she's so brilliant. She really is. She's a smart lady. She is getting ready to be flooded with business, so she needs to get on the ball. And I got to get out of her way because she likes hanging out with me. I like hanging out with her. If either one of us are willing to just hang out, we will do it. We will hang out and watch TV and 420, you know. That's right. Yeah. We both break out in stupid songs all the time. Yeah. So it has been, TikTok did that for me. They brought Holly into my life. So and they brought Portia into my life, and they brought Christina and Mimi and everybody. Big Bird. We are each other's worst motivators, that's right. But we're also each other's best motivators. Holly is an asset management company. She works for banks that repossess houses. She gets the foreclosed home resold. So the bank forecloses on a house, and she takes over the management of straightening out the titles, straightening out the property lines, and getting it resold. Yeah. She is an asset management company. She is the president of her asset management company. And it does a really good little business. So, yes, she spent her entire adult life working for lawyers, following good attorneys around, picking their brain and sucking all of that knowledge for herself. So she was a real go-getter when she was young, and she attached herself to attorneys who knew the ropes all around real estate law. And she made a really good little niche for herself. She's the vice president of her company. She's the vice president. Yes, yes, yes. So she is generous and just amazing. Yep, attached to the big guys in the field, and you learn so much. That's what I did too, a couple of times. Attached to big guys in the field or big girls in the field, and learn. I actually had a lower member of management tell me once, President is the wife of the attorney that founded the business. He passed away, and so she is the president, and Holly is the vice president. Yeah, so, yeah. What was I going to say? I forget. Oh, well, that's okay. That is A-okay. Yes. Yeah, anyway. So, that is the way to do it. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I when I was really young, I was a waitress at Denny's, but I was also a single mom. And I wasn't ever a good waitress. I was never a good waitress. So at Denny's at that time, the assistant manager and manager made better money, and they were able to dress in skirts and business attire and sit at the counter. I was like, that's the fucking life for me. I want to dress nice and sit at the fucking counter to do my work. I do not want to carry people food. So I sucked up to the second shift manager, the assistant manager that worked nights. And when my shift was over, I had a deal with my babysitter that I could stay over for a couple of hours and let her train me on how to be a manager. And she was willing because she was a dumbass. and she was lazy. So she was willing to train me and let me do her work. And so I started staying extra. And one of the shift managers said, she's just using you to do her work for her. She's just using you. You're not getting paid. And I was like, oh yeah, I am. As long as I'm learning, I'm getting paid. As long as I am learning, I am getting paid. And when I left that job as a waitress, I moved at the next restaurant I moved into management. And I never left management again after that. As long as I was learning, I was getting paid. What happened? Ugh, I just heard a gunshot in my neighborhood. I used to live in a nice place. Now your neighbor sells drugs. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick Van Cool. I'm sorry. Be careful. Make sure you're okay. That is horrible. I'm going to go get the names. I left the names in the house. And I'm in the bus. See, I'm in the bus. Let me go get the names and I'll be right back. We're going to talk about the Charleston Church Massacre today. Heather Heyer. Okie dokie. Eating ash. Oh, did you eat some ash? Oh, no. I hate sucking ash into my throat. Hello. Okay, here we are. Oh. $406. Holy shit. She gave me that bill. Does she want me to pay it? I'm so sorry you've been in a dark place, Christina. Okay, we are going to talk about Heather Heyer today because there is currently a civil suit against hateful white supremacists who caused her death because they are quite a bit upset about the fact that they were having a rally to get rid of the racist statues, the monuments to like Robert E. Lee, the hateful people of the civilian war. And hateful white supremacists invaded them. Some of them just pushed and shoved protesters. They were hateful. They were where the hell is Heather Heyer? I should find him in the, there she is. They invaded Charleston like they invaded the Capitol on January 6th. In 2017, during Donald Trump's presidency, there was a protest to take down the statues in Charleston, South Carolina. There was chatter equal to, and death threats and aggression equal to what they did on January 6th. But the people who did the things in Charleston, South Carolina, did not get charges. Everybody just said, well, that's just the way it goes. One white supremacist drove his car from Ohio to South Carolina because the chatter on the internet was to plow protesters down with your car, run them over. So he saw those posts on the internet and he got in his car and he drove that Dodge Challenger to South Carolina and drove as fast as he could into a crowd of protesters, running them all over, killing Heather Heyer. He was taken into custody without incident. He was charged with first-degree murder, of course, but there were no other charges or investigations into any of the protester claims that the white supremacists were terrorizing them. And the white supremacists were friends with the police. The police were encouraging it. And so there is currently a civil suit. That's what people in Charleston, South Carolina have to do to get the same kind of justice, the same level of justice that the Capitol is getting. They have to file a civil suit because there have been no legal consequences for the white supremacists who instigated and led the attack on the protesters in Charleston, South Carolina. Heather Heyer is one of the white people who are on my list. Rest in peace, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. You cannot attack people who are protesting symbols of our brutality just because you agree with the brutality. And she was an ally that got slain by white supremacists, so her name is on the list. Melissa Williams, Timothy Russell, Adiana Jefferson, Walter Scott, Daniel Prude, George Floyd, Walter Wallace Jr., Jonathan Price, Kawan Bobby Charles, Alexis Scott, Andre Hill, Casey Goodson, Tamir Rice, Dejon Kizzee, Mike Ramos, Alton Sterling, Pastor Patrick Warren Sr., Reginald Johnson, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Oscar Grant, Jeremy Reed, Ora Rosser, Gabriela Nevarez, Dante Wright, Andrew Brown, Adam Toledo, Mario Gonzalez, Sharice Francis, Yvette Smith, Gregory Gunn, John Crawford, Ayanna Stanley Jones, Malice Green, all of the unidentified travelers around the country, Botham Jean, Rashad Brooks, Jonathan Farrell, Vincent Truitt, Samuel Du Bois, Emmett Till, Breonna Taylor, George Stinney Jr., Elijah McClain, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Kaheem Powell, Jordan Baker, Keith Lamont Scott, Eric Garner, Ezell Ford, Philando Castillo, Rumi in Brisbane, Jordan Edwards, Amadou Diallo, Freddie Gray, Ahmed Aubrey, Natasha McKenna, Chantel Davis, Victor White, Andre Hill, Angelo A.J. Crooms and Sincere Pierce, Michelle Coos, James Byrd Jr., Cedric Napoleon Price, Charlene Lyles, Andy and Josh, Joseph Rosenbaum, Anthony Huber, Tyreek Riley, Stephen Stiles, Michael Brown, Anthony Jordan, Marvin Scott, Trayford Pellerin, Heather Heyer, Alexander McCrae Williams, Anthony J. Thompson Jr., Laquan McDonald. The 9 victims of the Charleston Church Massacre: Clementia Pinckney, Cynthia Marie Graham Hurd, Susie Jackson, Ethel E. Lance, DePayne Middleton Doctor, Tywanza Sanders, Daniel Simmons, Sharonda Coleman. The 12 victims of the .22 caliber killer, the 600 victims of the Tuskegee syphilis experiment on black males, all of the Black Wall Street massacres around the country, the largest of which was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Pam Turner, Michaela Miller, Tony Hillard, Ronald Green, Matthew Zodek Williams, Leon Brackens, Durante Martin, Anthony Guerrero, John Perry, Zachary Simmons, Trayford Pellerin, William Brookins, David Green, Kendrick Johnson, Layden Boykins, Jelani Day, Alaya, Joseph O. Arbor, Keith Cole, Rodney Lee, and Christina Nance. That's not nearly all. That can't begin to encompass all who have lost their lives to racism and hate in the name of Black Lives Mattering. It's not even close. Somebody told me in my live on TikTok that my name is going to be on that list. I say, bring it. I'm not going to shut up because I'm afraid that my name might end up on the list. Sorry. Nice try, though. I'm going to die when I'm going to die, and not before. And it might be today, and it might be in 20 years. I don't know. Well, it is a horrible person, but that's the hatefulness. That's how much my voice and my reading the names triggers them. It truly is. That is how much my reading the names triggers them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it surely is. That's okay because, you know, I'm not going to stop. Sure, it is a threat. That's right. We're going to say them until we can't say the names anymore. We're going to keep saying them. Say their names, know their stories. Black Lives Matter. We must never, ever forget. Our social climate. Well, yeah. At least back then. It shows our social climate. It's not changed. That's right. That's right, Elaine. At least my name will be remembered, unlike the people who gave me the threats. That's right. Black Lives Matter. My dogs are outside. There is a short fuse connection. That's right. That's a great point, Elaine. My name will be remembered. Theirs will not. That's right. That's why I don't use the names of the perpetrators, the people who committed the crimes. I don't ever use the perpetrator's name when I tell the story. I don't even learn the perpetrators' names. I don't need to know their names. I know who they are. I know who they are. They are, yes. Well, yes, they are whack. But the events that took place in Charleston, South Carolina prove that people are willing to take these idle threats and make them a reality. I think that they're looking to gain. I don't know why they would do that, because they're going to lose their life. You're not going to get away with killing me. If someone kills me, you're going to sacrifice your life to take mine. You're not going to get away with it. So, I think death is more about the people you leave behind who are going to miss you. It's not about you. It's about the people you leave behind. That's why we have all the rituals that we have around deaths, because the people that we leave behind hold the hurt for years. Your hurt stops when you die. Hello, Mickey T. It's so good to see you. Yes, they need to, yeah. The ones who actually take it and put it into practice, the idle threats that are made on the internet, you know, anytime you make an idle threat on the internet, somebody who's crazy can hear it. We should run them all down with our cars if they're protesting. If you're protesting, you deserve to get flattened. There was one picture that they shared on those message boards, wherever they were, that was of a tractor. And it had the tractor depicted plowing people down. And they called the tractor the protest eater. That's how hateful they are. There were 18 people in here before I started reading the names. Then it dropped down to 11. Anytime I am live, there are haters watching who want to hate and hurt me. Good luck with that shit. I'd like to see your speeding track record. You know? Oh, my dogs want to come in the bus. They want me to come back out of the bus. They don't want to come in the bus. They want me to come out of the bus. And Holly put them outside. Let me go open the door and see if they'll come in. You want to come in here? Come on. Why are you crying? Come here. Come on, you can come in. Gussie is at the door. Come on over. The door is open. The water is fine. Let's see if they come over. No, they don't come near the bus. Not when I'm in it. They sit there and stare at the bus and bark because they want me to come out. They don't want to come in. They want to sit and stare so I can come out. And Holly is trying to make them come in the bus. So she shut them out. If they want to go in somewhere, they need to come in the bus. They have divorced the bus. The dogs hate coming in the bus now. I hope so too, Mickey. I sure hope so. They're never going to, though, because they're deeply racist. Am I starting to, maybe when I got up and walked around, it might have frozen some. I don't know. Gonzo, come here! He's standing at the door crying over there. He wants to get back in Holly's house. My dogs have divorced me. I'm going to have to give them bones to get them in the bus when it comes time for me to go. Big old babies, that's why. They're going to stay haters, but I just have to keep my cool. And it's really hard when you're bipolar to keep your cool. It is so hard. Medicine really helps. Do I got a can of Spam? Right, Elaine, right. That's the price of Gonzo's love, a 1 can of Spam. I am doing well. I still worry about developing a tolerance to my medication and slipping right back into the insanity. And it scares the hell out of me, I just got to tell you. I have to be real careful not to trigger myself. I am really afraid of going right back into the insanity. I feel like I'm teetering. Fried Spam. Well, one time I lost Gonzo. I really am doing well. One time I lost Gonzo on an interstate in Tennessee, and I drove 30 miles before I realized he wasn't in the bus. And it was terrifying trying to get back to him. And I called the the Tennessee State Troopers, and Tennessee State Troopers are good people. They really are. The Tennessee State Troopers found him, but they were afraid of him. And they said he was close to the highway. And I said, please don't shoot my dog. Please don't shoot my dog. And they said, well, they're trying to get him, but he's not having it. And I said, he will not bite you. He is not an aggressive dog. He will not bite you. Please, I will be right there. And I was driving as fast as I could in this damn bus. And then the officer, right at the last minute, the officer called me back and said, okay, you can go to the wait station at such and such mile marker. He's in a dog cage there. I was able to lure him with a can of Spam. And I said, oh, that's the price of Gonzo's love and loyalty. One can of Spam. So that's the story that Mickey was referring to. Well, no, he got afraid. Tennessee's highways in the rainy season get a lot of potholes. They show up overnight. And there was a new pothole that I hit with the bus, and it was really a hard bump. So I had to get out and check to make sure that there was no damage done. And when I got back in, the Gonzo got out when I got out, and I made him get back in. And then I got back in. But in order to, and I closed the door, and in order to get into traffic, I had to look over my left shoulder because it was really heavy traffic. And I heard the door start to open, because sometimes if I don't click it all the way in, when I start moving, it will slide open, and I've got to grab it and shut it real tight, quick. So that's what I'd done, is I'd not closed the door securely. So when I started moving, I thought it popped open. So I grabbed it real quick and pushed it closed. And what I didn't realize is that when the door moved, Gonzo opened it and got the fuck out. And I just merged into traffic and took off down this really busy fucking Tennessee interstate and left him on the side of the road. I bet he won't do that shit again. Winston and I were beside ourselves with worry. Where is Gonzo? And he looks just like a deer, and there were countless dead deer on the side of the highway. So I'm driving down the highway, Gonzo! And then I would look at Gonzo every time I saw a dead deer. I would be, oh my God, he got hit. I mean, I was freaking the hell out. It was like I'd left my kid on the side of the highway. I was freaking out. It was a long drive, but I made it back, and I was able to catch him, and it all worked out really well. But holy shit, I had to drive 30 miles worrying that every single deer dead on the side of the road was my dog. Poor Winston, I would look at him and say, where's Gonzo? And Winston was like, I don't know. Oh my God, where's Gonzo? My upset didn't help Winston at all. And we were all very happy to see each other when I got Gonzo out of that pen. It was, yeah. I wish that I had been on TikTok then, because it would have made a good TikTok. Dude, where's your brother, right? Why did you let him get out? The tow truck guy left him on the interstate, your brother? Oh my God. That's scary. And he had to quick get to him. Oh my gosh. Tow truck driver left him. All right. You were little and it was winter. In Nebraska weather. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's scary. That is truly scary. Anyway, the collar brand I have is Dogtra. 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 And it is for heavy-duty hunting dogs. You can get one for a dog that isn't as expensive, But my dogs, anytime I put a cheaper one on them, they would destroy it within a couple of days because they roughhouse. And so the cheap ones wouldn't last. Okay, so you need to get a Dogtra, and they're not cheap, but they are so worth the money. So worth the money. If you've got a big dog who is hard to hold back, training them with a dog collar is the way to go. The way to make life happy for both you and the dog, so that you can have him right next to you and not worry about him pulling or attacking someone. My dogs are. So when I went to the vet yesterday with, now let me tell you, we have been to the vet 3 times in 2 months. Okay, the first time the vet had to sew Winston's ear on. The second time, the vet had to pull Gonzo's tooth because he tore his own fucking canine tooth out. The third time, it was because Winston had a bite on his leg that was infected. So the vet has gotten to know each of them through emergencies over the last 2 months. So after she finished checking on Winston's leg and giving him more antibiotics and telling me that he's fine, but he just needs to stay on the antibiotics longer. After she did that, she said to me, these are the best behaved cane corsos that I have ever taken care of. Your 2 cane corsos are amazing. Typically, a cane corso, when he gets into an unfamiliar situation and he's stressed out because he's had a serious injury, they go crazy. But she said, your guys are just amazing. They are so good. They are so docile. They're so smart. She said, I just had to take a minute and tell you that your dogs are amazing. Yay! All you people who hate my dogs, yay, my dogs are amazing. They're big old lovers right up until they're not. Don't start none, won't be none. They really are. Until they have to be not lovers. And when they're not being lovers, let me tell you something, they are truly scary. Good parenting, that's right. I am hands-on. I talk to them like they were human beings and explain things to them like they were human beings, and they understand it. That's right. That's right. They're very good when they need to be, but when they don't need to be good, they're a force to be reckoned with. I would not want to fuck with them because they don't see anything. They don't hear anything. They just focus on the target. And if the target happens to be you because you fucked with me, oh well. You may kill them, but they're going to have a lot of fucking fun during that battle, and you're not going to come out unscathed. That's right. That's right. They're good dogs. They are the best. Amazing dogs. That's right. And the vet just confirmed it for me. Every veterinarian that I have ever taken them to has been amazed at how healthy and well behaved they are. They are very good dogs. Very good dogs. Anyway. All right, you guys. I got to get off of here. I got to go get my dogs because Holly locked them out. And got to go talk to Holly. And I love you guys. And I'm sorry I didn't go live for so many days. I just didn't have it in me. I didn't feel good, and I just didn't have it in me. So today I feel better. And yep, there you go. There you go. If you're in between Ohio and Texas and you want to visit with me, just send me an email. I don't know what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. Anybody want to invite me for Thanksgiving dinner? I'm not going to. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. And Black Lives Matter. Say their names, know their stories. We must truly never forget. And I'm sorry. I will be back live on TikTok tomorrow. I will do a video letting you guys know exactly the time that I can go live. Because I'm not going to go live tomorrow until... I'm not going to go live tomorrow until I... yeah. Until I get unbanned from TikTok. So I'm going to go check exactly when that is. And I'll do a video on my TikTok profile to let you know. I love you guys. Stand strong. Don't let the man get you down. Talk to you later. See you next time.